Rockstar and Jab We Met, in perception of the so-called narrative, is a different film or has a different reaction to what it actually had. For instance, when Jab We Met released, it was lukewarm.
Really?
Yeah, it was fine.
It wasn't like the blockbuster of the year.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the blockbuster of the year. It was okay. And it was like doing well, oh nice cute film, and then a movie that was supposed to do very well 2 weeks later didn't do that well. So we got more shows and the third week became better than the first week. So obviously it was climbing like that. The first week and the first 2 weeks is okay. Third week was bigger, which was a little, oh wow, this is a nice surprise kind of a moment. And then it ran for its 5 weeks and then it went from the theatres. It was like, okay, theek hai, yeah, this film is fine and it's done well and it has recovered its money and it's done okay and a bit. And then I think 5 weeks, 6 weeks, and then I went to America actually. And then some 1 month later or something, I got a phone call from there, from India. And then my niece realized that Mamu is also on TV. While this phone call is, says, am I on TV? What? I can hear my voice in the room. She says, what is happening, Mamu? And all of that was going on. So, and then it became a bigger and a bigger success with television, then with the digital medium, and so on and so forth. And it is now, it's such a big thing, Jab We Met, but it wasn't like that always.
Yeah, I mean, again, we've had Kareena Kapoor on the same show, and when she's talking about how she was doing Jab We Met, and in her head it was like, acha koi ban rahi hai picture, low budget. But the big thing that she's working on is Tashan.
Oh yeah.
Right? And I don't think anybody remembers Tashan, and I don't know anyone who doesn't remember Jab We Met. I guess it's also like a distance of time that you look back, some things survive, some things just don't.
Absolutely. And she was trying to get into the best zero figure possible, because she had a bikini scene or something like that, and we were like, oh, because she's going to take so much time to get into that shape, she has the time to do Jab We Met. That's how it happened like that. So I was literally given 21 days to do the pre-prod before starting the film, otherwise it would never get made.
Oh wow.
And Shahid was free and Kareena was free, and it's like they were sitting on the film, let's do this sounds nice. I narrated to them, they were like, let's do it, but we have to start now. And I hadn't written the dialogue and I hadn't made the music, and then there was the screenplay was not completely complete.
You had an outline.
I had
more than outline. I mean, I know you had a script, because again, see, look at the number of instances I've given of people who've been here and spoken about you. So this is Shahid Kapoor, and you go to meet him with a script in your hand, and it says Geet. and Shahid tells you कि भैया अगले हीरो के पास जाना तो नाम बदल देना. Nobody's going to be in a movie where the movies are on the heroine. Do you remember that incident?
Yeah. I do remember. And Shahid has guided me quite a lot. He also told me very significantly, I'll never forget, I always thank him for this. He said, यार देखिए ना, अभी हमारी पिक्चर थोड़ी चल गई है, right? So अभी जो तुम दूसरी पिक्चर इसके बाद जब तुम आप बनाएंगे ना सर, don't fix price right now. Because I feel this film is climbing, so don't fix price right now. So I said, acha, because I was told this one, like, I can ask for X number of lakhs. He says, maybe you'll get twice that, and who knows, maybe you'll get once.
Allah was like, he's not selling you drugs. Once year also.
And I said, Arey yaar, Shahid, come on, you're like really, don't fix right now. Please don't fix. Just don't fix right now, okay? I said, ऐसे थोड़ी होता है यार. I'm going to talk to somebody. He's going to ask me, just don't fix the money. Say yes. You call me. Don't fix without calling me. Because he thought ये बेवकूफ है, इसको लोग बेवकूफ बना देंगे यहाँ पे ना. तो Shahid was like self-appointed guide.
That's amazing though. That's very sweet.
Very sweet. Very sweet. He says, don't fix the price right now. Say yes to the film, but don't fix the price.
And which was the next? I mean, what were you?
It turned out to be Love Aajkal with Dinu.
Right.
But I waited, and Dinu suffered. You ask him, he'll never forget this. He's like, sir, आपने जो number बोला, my head hit the roof. I said, blame Shahid Kapoor for this.
What does money mean to you?
A sign that you're relevant. A sign that the film is really happening or the work is really happening. That's all. I always tell everybody that if somebody gives you money is very important. If somebody gives it to you, it means the work is happening. Otherwise, there's no guarantee. Otherwise, there's no value for it really, for your work.
Like in box office terms, there will be footfalls. The number of people who went to watch in theatre.
That means a lot to me. That money means a lot to me.
Right.
Like how many people came, what did the film collect, and all of that. But there are various ways of looking at that information, because it's not one size fits all. Because how the deal has been for the film and how the sale has happened and what the recovery becomes, whether it's net or there are so many layers of that information. So now audience people, somebody chart wala in Mathura also says, सुना कि उसने 100 मारा, अरे उसने तो 75 पे टूट गई पिक्चर। ऐसे तुझे कैसे पता भाई? मुझे ही नहीं पता ये सारी बातें। तुझे मालूम है कि वो कितने में बनी थी, कितने में बिकी, उसका क्या डील था? So people are so obsessed, like the audience is more obsessed about the numbers than filmmakers are. But numbers are important. It's not as though they are not.
Yeah, but it just all conversations get turned around just the numbers, right? Which is a very bizarre way for an audience member. उसको क्या फर्क पड़ता है? It's not like the money is coming to him. It is his money that is going there. Right? So what are you so interested in? In a recent interview, you were asked if Love You Met were to have a sequel, or if they were in real life a couple, what the hell would happen to Aditya and Geet? And you actually said they'd be at the divorce lawyer's office. It tells me one thing, that you may make these amazingly romantic films and have all these female fans who are all seated here as well, but you're probably not such a romantic person yourself, right? Second, explain yourself.
I don't know, I thought it was a smart thing to say at that time. I think what is the most interesting answer I can come up with for this question? It was a similar moment towards the end of a live interview.
Yes.
I said this, because films have to be dramatic. And what if they are at a divorce lawyer's place, which means that if the beginning is that, then the end will be that they are happy together, right?
Well done, you.
You understand?
Well done.
This is how a film should be made.
Yeah.
Like if they are happy together, then what's the story?
Yeah.
You have to start exactly. You have to start at a crisis and come to a solution. So we start, let's say, this story with Geet and Aditya sitting at a divorce lawyer's, heartbreak, alleging like things to each other. तूने ये किया ये, and then from there they come back to rediscover who they were on some other journey maybe.
Right. Of course, be a very different film. Like Tanu Weds Manu, I think starts with a divorce. The couple.
Yeah, so then, damn, we can't make this because they made it already.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.